Sam, the solo agent, signed 2 listings in just the past week. We're at about 3 listings in just over 3 months of running YouTube ads together.
That's 2 more listings signed within the last week or so. Price point's around $650,000. And the other listing is the value at roughly $1.1 to $1.2 million.
I'm going to break down all the numbers, the entire funnel, and show you exactly how we did this so you can go and implement it if you'd like. And if you're interested in having me set the entire thing up for you, check below and book a call with me. So the week that we got it, it was the 2nd to the 9th. So a single week, we spent $369. 22,827 impressions are, you don't need to worry about this. This is a manual tracking sheet I use for all my clients. We had 239 clicks, click-through rate of 1%, and we had 2 leads come in at a cost per lead of $184, which to a lot of people is going to sound ridiculous. But when you realize that YouTube ads fluctuate, but also you have the proven ads, you have a proven process and system in place, it doesn't matter if one week the lead cost skyrockets, because if you're getting 2 listings for $184 per listing, are you going to spend that money? Yes, of course. And now obviously it's not consistent with that every week because we're running YouTube ads, we're not playing the lottery, right? But you have a proven system and you can consistently know we're going to put in about $1,000, $2,000 and get a listing or 2 back every single time. Of course you would do that. That's like a dream scenario. You have a machine where you put money in and you just keep getting money out. So we spent $369 this week and got 2 listings signed. And you see Sam said, I think one was like $650 and the other was like 1.1, and it was actually a little above 1.1 million, which is pretty awesome. Now I don't know the specific math on those. I think 650, the GCI on that is, off the top of my head, what is it, 15k or something, maybe a little less, maybe 12k, and then 1.1 was 25k or so, and I could be off with this, but that's roughly about $40,000 in GCI in the span of a week. Now, and that's not even to mention, we got another listing before this. If you add all these up, 3 listings, and this agent's in Toronto, so a higher ticket market as well. We've probably got, I think, probably $60,000 or $55,000 within commission or in GCI in about 3 months, which is pretty ridiculous. Now, that's just what's possible then when you use a system like this, and I'm gonna break down the entire thing with you. So the entire strategy right here that I use for Sam is we're starting on YouTube ads. Of course, if you're doing anything else but YouTube ads, you're not doing it right. I'm sorry. But first one, we're gonna do always test 5 different ads. So we've add 1, add 2, add 3, add 4, and add 5. Now, the reason you need to be testing different ads and why I do it for all the agents I work with one-on-one is because, especially when you go from one market to another, it is always going to vary. People in one market respond differently to what they're going to respond to in another market. And if you're running just one ad, how are you going to have anything to compare it to? Even if you're using quote-unquote proven ads, how are you going to know if it's proven until you compare it to other proven ads and you can find the one that's optimized? Because I'm not looking to run one thing just to say I'm right. Like if you're working with me and you're like, Noah, I think we should test this, I'm always open to it as long as I look at the script and it doesn't just totally suck. Right? You know what I mean? But you need to be split testing. And what I do, my entire strategy when testing ads is you tested the different hook of the ad. The hook is the first 10 to 15 seconds of the ad. Think of it like the call out who this ad is for. Hey, if you're thinking of selling a home in the GTA area or in Toronto, watch this video. That's an example of one hook. The second hook, we're going to try a different angle. Hey, if you're tired of your home or watching homes sit in the market for a while and sell under asking price, watch this video. Something along those lines. You're hitting different angles though, because if you test 5 different ads, but you're testing very similar angles, it's like you're barely testing. Why are you even testing in the first place? But what you need to do is find which angle works the best. And when you find it, you iterate on that winning angle. Then you can make optimizations. Like maybe you find this angle that works really well, and then you record the same exact ad, but maybe this time you record it outside, or this time you record it walking through the home as an example. And then you just keep iterating, and that's how you keep lowering your cost per lead, but most importantly, you keep lowering your cost per acquisition, meaning you're paying less to actually acquire a listing. And that's when it's fun because it's a money machine. You put in $1, you get 20 bucks back out consistently, and you can keep optimizing that. So that's the entire front end strategy. The second part is we're only showing these ads to motivated homeowners. So on YouTube, because it's owned by Google, we're only targeting people who are actually in the market to sell. So like with Sam, you can see the lead volume we're getting is extremely low. 2 leads, 4 leads, three like per week. I'm talking. And this week we had 2 leads come in, but he converted both of them. So obviously the quality is going to be so much higher on these because I'm not targeting to get the lowest cost per lead possible. I don't care about getting as many leads as possible. I would rather have 2 leads every day of the week, or I said that wrong. I would rather have 2 leads that convert rather than 100 leads to find 2 of them that are actually serious. 100 times out of 100, I'm going to take a lower quantity with much higher quality because obviously that's a way better use of your time, much higher leverage. And that's also part of it is this isn't really for newer agents. If you're a newer agent, I wouldn't recommend running YouTube ads. But if you're closing consistently over 6 figures in GCI each year and you want to grow beyond that, I would 100% recommend at least looking into YouTube ads. And if you want to learn more about working with me, check below to apply and book a call. But that's the whole point of it, is it's all based on people in the market. And the messaging in our ads is only speaking directly to these people. So we're inherently filtering out tire kickers before they ever click on our ad in the first place. The ad is the first barrier. Whereas like Facebook ads, because it's not a video, or if you're not doing video ads, you're just missing out on so many quality leads. And that's why you're getting so many garbage leads from your marketing agency or your ads that you're running, is because they don't actually have a system to filter out these people before like they come through. The messaging in our video ads does the filtering for us. But also we do have systems on the back end to just double, triple, quadruple filter, because I don't want to waste your time with garbage leads. So basically we're going to target these people. If they are looking to sell soon, then we're going to go send them to a qualification page. If they're not, we just literally disqualify them. And it's that simple. I don't know why this is so hard for people to understand, but a lot of these marketers, marketing companies, marketing agencies, instead of disqualifying leads, they just want to send them to you because it looks like they're doing their job. When in reality, quality is so much more important. If we're not getting quality leads, then we're not doing our job. And that's the entire purpose of what we do. And that's why as well, if someone's not looking to sell, we make sure to track that, and we can send the data back to Google, back to YouTube if you use tracking parameters, and then we can start optimizing for people who are only looking to sell soon. And that's what we do. We send them to a qualification page, and this is basically the second qualification step, where we're asking them not just their name, number, email, like 99% of people do, and then wonder why you get garbage leads. Well, because it took them 5 seconds to fill it out. But we're asking them, hey, what type of property are you looking to sell? What's your ideal timeline to sell? Are you working with an agent? What's the address of the home you're looking to sell? What's your name, email, number? Only after that, and only after they go through our initial filter and even target them in the first place, then that person is actually going to become a lead. Now, if they're not qualified from these questions, then we're just going to end the sequence immediately. So it's basically they're having to go through these different barriers, and if they miss even one small step in it, we're just disqualifying them. But if they are qualified, then you're going to get a text immediately to your phone with the information about the lead, all the answers to their questions or contact info, all of that. One of two things is going to happen. Either number one, you're going to give the qualified homeowner a call, and you're going to build a rapport plus double qualify, or just a triple qualify. Again, just to make sure, because they've already answered this. 99% of people who come through this at this point are going to be qualified, and you pretty much, I just say build rapport, because you don't need to sell them on this call. Because the thing is, because you're on the ad, because of these video ads, it does the selling for you. And it's basically like you're having a conversation with them before you actually ever speak with them in the first place. And that's how we can basically sell to your entire market at one time. And it's all automated, runs 24/7 for you. You're going to give them a call, build rapport plus double qualify, and then get the listing appointment right there. Or the other scenario that's going to happen is they have the option, if they want, to go just book directly on your calendar, which I've seen about 25% of these leads do, is they go book just directly on your calendar. And it's such a simple thing to do, but number one, a lot of people don't do that. But if you're not running video ads and someone books in your calendar, they still don't really know who they're talking with. So the odds that they're even going to show up on that call excited to chat with you and actually perceive you as the expert, as a local authority, is extremely low. Whereas if you send them through this whole funnel, you make them jump through multiple hoops to even become a lead and have the opportunity to speak with you, it's just going to change the entire dynamic, where this person perceives you as the local expert, as the authority, instead of the agent chasing them down in like a commodity, like 99% of agents that are out there. And then you're going to do the same thing. Again, they're pretty much sold on you. All you have to do is pretty much build rapport, make sure you're not being like weird, you're like show them you're a real person, and just qualify them. And then from there, it's so simple to book those listing appointments. I've seen if you get these leads in the phone, majority are just going to book a list. You can book a listing appointment with. Super, super easy, because they already know who you are. They already trust you. And basically, on this listing appointment, what you do is you leverage your YouTube ads USP, which is unique selling proposition. Now, what this basically is, and this is something I don't see anyone else talking about. By the way, I'm giving you guys so much sauce here. If you want to learn more, have me implement this for you, book a call below, or at least comment fire video Noah. Anyways, basically, what this is and what you can do on our listing appointments that we take, that I get my agents from the YouTube ads, is what you do is you do something like this. Hey, so the same way, John, that you saw my ad on YouTube when you were looking to sell, you clicked on it, you qualified yourself, and now I'm sitting at your kitchen table about to get your listing signed. We do the exact same thing with your home to run ads on YouTube that are targeted towards buyers in the market who are looking to buy a home just like yours, and to find buyers to make offers on your home to sell it quicker. And that's something 99% of agents can't do. And as well, I have so much data on these ads because I run them for my agents as well. When you get a listing, you send it to me and I just go and run listing ads for you. And you can show the seller, hey, we spent $200 and we got this ad in front of 85,000 potential buyers. And if you can show them that, and actually it's proven it, we've had data to sell that this is actually selling homes faster, even in a market like this that is slower, at least at this time. It, number one, increases your listing appointment conversion rate exponentially. I've seen about an 83% listing appointment conversion to close percentage, meaning 83% of listing appointments we go on that leverage this from these YouTube ads specifically are closing. So basically, if you can get in front of these people or even on the phone with them, it's pretty much game over compared to any other lead generation out there. Now, you do need to be doing all of this right, and it's a lot of it is up to you up until like at this point. I do all this stuff for you before you get here, but then obviously you have to go do your part, which is why I only work with killer agents who are just dominant at what they do and are going to just be able to close a massive percentage of these people. So that's pretty much the entire system right there. Again, it pretty much runs on complete autopilot. It's like having a 24/7 salesperson selling for you and having a pre-qualification funnel where you're getting 2 to 3 homeowners a week booking on your calendar and having serious listing appointments / conversations with. If you can do that, if you see the value in that, then I'm telling you right now, you are going to love YouTube ads if you haven't tried them already. But you need the right system. I see a lot of agents try and do them themselves, and they miss one part. Maybe they only test a couple ads. They have the wrong script. They have the wrong targeting. They don't have the exact proven landing page process or a high converting landing page that you need, and they end up wasting money. Or they don't have this sequence. They don't have the proven script. They don't leverage this ICP. There's so many things, or USP. There's so many things that come into play here that you need to be doing right. And if you aren't, even like tracking your data and all the numbers manually. A lot of agents don't do this, and that's why it kills them before they even start their ads. A lot of other marketing guys don't even do this. But if that sounds at all something of interest, I give all this away to you for free, so you can go and do it if you want. But I sell implementation, not information, because the agents I work with are busy top producers who don't have the time to go and implement all this themselves. So if that sounds like you, go check below, book a call with me, see how this could work in your market, and I'll chat with you then.